Issue boy and Gunnar in the house, back with another bang on transfer news, Arsenal, everything related to Arsenal video, wherein we talk about Arsenal news, whatever the news that is related to the Arsenal players, Arsenal fans, blah blah blah, everything. So without any further ado, we have to jump into the news. But first, let me remind you guys, well, an awesome career mode episode is coming up on the second channel. I think tonight or probably tomorrow we will be revealing what exactly are we doing. A new project. I actually tend to do these kind of career modes as a project. So that kind of a very fun project I'm coming up with. It's a wonderful one. You guys will love it. Yeah, it's quite difficult to understand, but yeah, I think I'm pretty much sure you guys are well versed with English. I'm pretty much sure about it, but. Just have a word for it. So the link of the second channel is already in the description. You can subscribe to that as well. So without any further ado, well, tonight we have a watch along Arsenal versus Leeds United 15 minutes prior to the kickoff time. So do join in for that. And the evening plans are pretty much simple. We are going to discuss about Arsenal versus Leeds. So no IGFC episode tonight. Yes, no IGFC at all. So please don't feel bad about it. We can have it tomorrow. I can have a breather tonight. And of course, we can have discussions about the whole what is actually happening in the Premier League. We can definitely have a discussions about it. So also let's talk about Jamie Vardy. Yes, Jamie Vardy. Of course, we all know in 2016 Arsene Wenger wanted to sign Jamie Vardy, but what happened? There was something wrong. Like seriously, why did it not happen? Why was not it materialized? Arsene Wenger has opened up about it recently. He said, "I offered Vardy a lot of money at the time, which Srivardhana Prabha at the time did absolutely not want to lose him, and they offered him a longer contract and approximately the same money, if not more." So Arsenal saw and tried to capitalize, and with N'Golo Conte leaving, Leicester wanted to keep Jamie Vardy, but Arsene Wenger wanted Jamie Vardy to come in and bolster that attack because he was someone special. I'm pretty much sure at Wenger ball he would have been someone special as well. But anyways, Leicester City's owner at that time, who's not there with us at this very moment, Wichai. So he offered Jamie Vardy a new contract. How clever is that? But also that was a wonderful move for Leicester City. But moving on, so William Saliba versus Paris Saint-Germain. They lost the game 2-1, but 2 clearances, 1 block, 3 interceptions, 1 tackle, 100% ground duel success, 100% aerial duel success, 0 times dribble pass, 0 fouls, 0 errors leading to shots, 92% pass accuracy, 5 accurate long balls. So William Saliba dropping a big masterclass against Paris Saint-Germain. Big question, is Mikel Arteta watching? I'm pretty much sure because Edu Gaspar especially is definitely paying attention to all the loanees that have actually left Arsenal. I hope we are tracking William Saliba's progress. He's one of the biggest loan deals that actually needs to be monitored. But moving on, after being sold by Arsenal, Emiliano Martinez has a higher save percentage and more expected goals prevented than Bernd this season, according to Goal News. Anyway, so talking about Mikel Arteta, who opened up about recently, he says it's going to be crucial the next 2 weeks. We don't have any margin now in the league, and in the Europa League, they are knockout games. So the moment you don't do what you have to do, you are out. First of all, we have to improve our position in the league dramatically. And in order to do that, we have to win a lot of football matches. How many will depend on what the opponents do, because at the moment, it's not in our hands. We need to get into Europe, into a really, really close situation where we can compete for that trophy. I hope Arteta knows that we are facing Benfica. Anyways, he goes on to say that I see how the team is developing. And is it going to take time? Yes. Do I see a lot of progress in many areas? Yes. But the margin for improvement is still enormous. And I said that from day one when we were winning against big teams and winning trophies. It's still a far-fetched idea. But moving on, it looks like Mikel Arteta believes that we are making the right steps in the right direction, but we are still away from playing the actual Arteta ball week in, week out. So Emi Martinez was in action for Aston Villa on Saturday and kept yet another clean sheet in a goalless draw away at Brighton and Hove Albion. It's not easy to win at the Amex, but It's now 12 shutouts in the Premier League for Emiliano Martinez, and many rival supporters have taken to social media to actually suggest that Arsenal have made a mistake by selling the Argentine. So someone tweeted out that Arsenal must be kicking themselves letting Martinez go. What a keeper, man of the match there, easily. Martinez is really the best keeper in the league. Arsenal with another L. Another one said, Martinez is a fantastic goalie. Arsenal made a big mistake selling him. I mean, I don't think so Arsenal could do anything about that mistake. But moving on, so Dani Ceballos has dropped another Instagram hint over Mikel Arteta's Arsenal team selection versus Leeds United. Now we've seen Thomas Partey do it, Willian do it, Pepe do it, and now it's Dani Ceballos. Now, what did he do? Well, he shared this on his Instagram stories. The midfielder his last start was against Crystal Palace last month. Now he's available for the Leeds game. Taking to Instagram, the on-loan midfielder has done it his best to hype up the big game at the Emirates Stadium. Now, we have seen a lot of players do that. So this increases their chance to let us know if they are playing or not, and also this increases their chance of making a point to Mikel Arteta to start them ahead of everyone else. But moving on, Arsenal have launched a racism probe into allegation against a top youth coach who quit before it was completed. Now, this is a report from Charlie Wyatt. Well, ex-Arsenal coach Marcel Lucassen, 57 years of age, left the club for family reasons after nearly 2.5 years as head of coach and player development. Now, PFA have been made aware of the claims. Lucassen made the decision to quit. Sunsport understands that he has not admitted any wrongdoing. A club spokesperson said he resigned. Mertesacker had played an integral role in Lucassen's arrival at Arsenal in June 2018. Lucassen, who joined after the departure of Arsene Wenger, arrived from Al Nassr in Dubai. At Arsenal, he was responsible for all coaches and teams from under-9s to under-23s before leaving in November. Let's see. But it looks like Gary. No. I'm sorry with that news. But moving on. So Bukayo Saka has been given this beautiful stat card. Yes, you can see 90 rated. He's already in the ultimate team. I've already mentioned that in my previous episode. Yes, this is the special card that Bukayo Saka has received. And of course, he shares this with us. How crazy is that? Look at that. 96 pace, 86 shooting, 89 passing, 92 dribbling, 70 defense, and 80 physicality. So 90 overall. Bukayo Saka. Oh wow, this lad deserves all the success. Well, it looks like Real Madrid are trying to sell off a lot of talent, and it looks like they're about to shell out in the summer for really enormous names. So the big names in the football are joining Real Madrid in the summer. Namely, number one, Kylian Mbappe. How exactly things will turn out to be, but it looks like centre back Rafa Varane is one of the superstars that would want to get away from Real Madrid. Well, after some struggles to start of this season, Varane has resumed being one of the league's best defenders, scored a brace in their previous league game. He was the hero at the double against Huesca, and he's quietly been a stronger leader than ever before, which has been crucial with the absence of Sergio Ramos, and of course he's not signing a new deal. Varane has 1 year left on his deal after the 2020 this current season, and Carlos Carpio has already reported that Real Madrid are ready to sell the French standout this summer if he does not renew, since they do not want to risk losing such a valuable player for free. So Rafa Varane, just like Sergio Ramos, is not signing a new deal, and it looks like he might be leaving the Bernabeu club. Also, the one who's really Arsenal have really been interested in, Vinicius Jr. We all know he was signed as the future superstar. It was everything written all over him, even though there seem to be quite a few Madridistas who are too stubborn to admit that the 20-year-old has all the tools necessary. What impresses about him is that the skills on the pitch. He is determined to succeed, but being a young starter at Real Madrid is not easy. But he has to grow up faster because Eden Hazard's injury and of course the 100 million investment on Eden Hazard is proving to be a lot costly for Real Madrid. Now, there are rumors that Real Madrid could try to sell him in order to afford Kylian Mbappe this summer. Over the past year, there have been rumors linking Paris Saint-Germain to Vinicius, as it seems there has been no secret that their sporting director Leonardo is an admirer of Vinicius Junior. But the biggest thing is that Arsenal in the past, in the last two windows, have been linked with Vinicius Junior, and it's more possible than ever. It's more possible now in the coming window to get Vinicius Junior. Will Real Madrid sell him for on the permanent, or what is going to be? Everything will be revealed in the future. So with this, we end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you guys feel about tonight's game, Arsenal versus Leeds United, in the comments. Do join in on the live, wherein we're going to talk about Arsenal versus Leeds, and of course the Alisson mistake. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.